Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome back to the Art of Warfare in-house tournament. It's going to be week 5 this week. Yep, it's week 5. And it's going to be bracket A. So right up the top with the best players. And it's going to be a couple of players which I believe we have seen before. So it's going to be awesome to see them once again. And yes, it is going to be Opane. And he is from the Horses team, which is actually really far up in the tournament right now. The Horses are currently second place, 2 points behind Wingmen, which are currently in first place. So yeah, Opane doing a fantastic job in this tournament. And the other player is ErrieNL. I'm not sure what ErrieNL stands for, but we might just call him Errie because yeah, that's what his name is. And is actually replaced Zonoa in week 4, I think. So Zonoa was in week 1 to 3, and Errie is week 4 onwards. So we haven't actually seen this guy because I cast Zonoa before, but Errie is a new guy. I was just wondering, like, that's a crazy name. I don't remember casting that name before, but turns out I haven't. He's replacing Zonoa, and in the In Pursuit of Skill team. So very, very interesting, and we will see how these guys do because Zonoa did not manage to pick up a win in his game against Boogie, I think it was, from Wingmen. And yeah, I mean, Opane did not manage to pick up a win against Paddy from Paddy's Heroes in the other week when he was cast, which, I don't know, man, Paddy is freaking awesome. He's, in my humble opinion, I can't say for sure because I haven't cast anybody, but in my humble opinion, best guy in the tournament. So anyway, however, Opane, have not seen a win from him, so it'll be very interesting to see what happens this turn. And we do have a ZVT, so Errie is actually Zerg. I was hoping it was Protoss, but I think I just got the highlighting wrong on my form, so unfortunately no Protoss games cast this week. Very unfortunate, but we saw a ton of Terran. 2 TVT games, and TVT very, very awesome. So I have to try and find some Protoss games next week. I promise you I will try and find some. Is messed up with, you know, not everybody submitting replays, so I can't promise I'll cast one, but I can promise I'll try. And yeah, so we will have to see how that goes. Errie looks like he's doing pretty well so far. Got the hatchery timing down very nicely. He's got the second queen coming out. So far he's executing the starting strategy for the Zerg, the pull hatch, very, very nicely. Of course he is a bracket A player, so it's kind of assumed they can do all of that awesome sort of stuff. Opane doing pretty well as well. He's going to be having the factory going down, potentially Hellion. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, we get 2 Hellions coming down and a tech lab for the barracks. So both players doing an exceptional job pulling off their builds. Both got a ton of workers coming out, so it looks like we're going to have a real cracker of a game going on here. And it's all going to come down to what sort of tech we see. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. Starport coming down. I'll be guessing. Oh, the Ling's going to be seeing the Hellions. Unfortunately for Opane, because Errie knows exactly what's going to be going on now, and he's going to be building more Lings. I assume he's got to be another plan for dealing with the Hellions. Maybe with some queens, maybe some sort of gate there. I just do not know. But here we go, 4 Hellions, and they are moving out on the field. Good idea. You don't want to wait for 6 because, of course, the Zerg player does know you are coming. So it's best to get as many out as you can. And here we go, Spine Crawler coming down right in front of the ramp. So that'll be nice, but will it be in time? The answer is no. No, not at all. And man, Errie has got to make sure he does not lose these Lings unnecessarily, because if he does, it's going to be a pain. Oh, the Hellion's going back, and they've actually got area off the creep here they can kite the Lings around in, so very nice. And the Lings going to be getting diced all over the place here. More Lings coming, and a queen chasing these guys as well, but that is an insane amount of Lings that are getting killed. And now Opane just needs to find the workers, but he's playing Ring Around the Rosie with them currently. And here we go, the Spine Crawler is done. The Ling's strapping him in. This is not the place they want to be. They got to go around, got to try and find some workers. I mean, they've killed a lot of stuff so far. That's 31 Lings these Hellions have taken out, but they have not got a single worker yet. So, yeah, I do not know. I mean, in terms of units killed, they did a fantastic job. I mean, 31 lings. I mean, it's 4 lings per Hellion, so they did a phenomenal job. But Errie still has 11 lings, and they are still incoming right now. So, not all that good. But the Widow Mine is going to get up just in time. Oh, all the lings going down, and the rest of the lings getting scorched by the Hellions. So that Widow Mine, beautiful job. 6 kills in the first shot, man. That guy's a total gun. Fortunately, not going to be ready for the next wave of lings, but I feel like Opane has it under control right now. His bunker is just about to be finished, and with 2 Hellions taking care of the rest of them, should be fine. As soon as the bunker goes up, it's going to be no worries at all. So Errie is going to have to back up, but he does have a Roach Warrant on the way, and the Roaches are going to start to mix this up quite a bit, because Roaches can be very, very scary when you have a large number of them. And Opane, he's sort of in a position to get Marauders, but he's not building any at the moment. He's just building straight up Marine, and he definitely should start thinking about Marauders, because Marauders, you definitely need them for dealing with Roaches. You need either Marauders or a ton of tanks or something like that, or a massive army of just like Triple M or something. But even then, you'd still need the Marauders. So, what's going on here? What is happening? Errie doesn't look like he's going for a full-on Roach rush. He's getting his 3rd base up. Maybe going to go for like a 12-minute Roach rush, something like that. He's still betting a couple of lings as well. Have to see how he goes. Have to see what his game plan is going to be for this game. He's looking pretty good so far. I mean, Opane has definitely held off all his attacks. He did a great job with the Hellions, but Errie didn't lose any workers. And I mean, all he's chucked away is lings so far. He has lost 2 workers at some point. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I really don't know how that happened, but it's going to be interesting. Oh, the medevac. And I don't think Errie saw it right there. I think it got past him. Another medevac coming in, but this one is going to get caught out by the watchtower. Oh, these guys a little bit too slow. If they got the watchtower a bit earlier, they would have seen it. So yes, he's trying to get around the watchtower sort of, but it's not going to happen. He's going to be seen. And Errie is going to know there's a dropship incoming. No doubt he'll have some forces over there waiting for it, but is that going to leave his base, his 2nd base, a little bit unguarded? But I don't think so. He's got a spore here. He's got the Queen. So I think he's going to be alright. Here we go. A couple of Roaches coming across to here. Although the Marines are already down there. So Errie's not quite on the ball with taking care of those guys. Ling's finally coming around to go start to wipe them up. Managed to get a couple of Widow Mines down here. Oh, that's more than a couple. That's 4 kills. 9 kills on that. That may have been previous kills though. What are you doing? Don't. Oh, sorry. There's a spore crawler there. So yeah, of course they've got to run. Unfortunate, but they did get quite a lot of kills there, and 15 workers currently been lost for Errie. That number has just shot up like you would not believe. So very, very bad to have lost that many workers. And yeah, Opane now in the lead by 5 workers. So pretty awesome. I just realized I was actually cold, and I thought the air conditioner was on, so I turned it off, but it was actually off. So 30-degree days, 30 degrees Celsius today, but it looks like it's finally cooling down, because yeah, air conditioner is off. Or maybe it's on. Maybe I just turned it on and I thought I turned it off before. Whatever, I'm turning it off, so maybe it was on when I was cool. In which case, I am thoroughly confused, and I hope you guys are as well, because yeah, otherwise it's just no fun if I'm the only person confused, except for you guys. But whatever. Errie, bunch of Roaches, bunch of Lings, bunch of Banelings. He can make a lot of damage happen here if he really wants to. The Widow Mine taking that 1 Ling down, and that's what Errie wanted. He wanted to ping off that Widow Mine. Oh, the Banelings not doing the damage they really needed to do there. They got caught up and didn't really do it, and now the Roaches are going to have to run. Opane with a very decent amount of Marauders in that army. Very decent amount of SCVs as well. I don't know why he's got SCVs in his army. That's got to be a mistake. But you know what? There we go. SCVs are like, you know what? You're not actually military units. I know you can beat each other up a minute and a half into the game, but you do not belong in the army. So there we go. Coming back, Ling's coming out, but Opane has it all together, and Errie needs to get some Banelings up ASAP. And he needs to get him back on creep. If he gets Banelings back on creep, he might have a chance, but otherwise I think he is boned. Oh, what's he got here? Bailing's all over there. But Opane is going to be ignoring the third. I don't know if he knows it exists. He does not, so here he goes, moving back in. He might get a bit flanked here by the Lings, but as long as he gets out of range of the Spine Crawler, he should be alright. Finally going for all of the Lings, but he's taken so much damage because all his fire was concentrated on that hatchery, and out of nowhere come a bajillion roaches, and suddenly Opane, a bit of a bad attack there, I gotta say. Just granted, he was not expecting a bajillion roaches to come out, but the fact that he pushed himself in, he was attacking the hatchery while there were units attacking him. That's not a good idea because you're going to take so many more losses. It's just not even funny. Ling's waiting for the roach support, and now he's morphing in a ton of Bailings, and Bailing speed just about to come up. So Errie is looking like he's in a very, very good position right now. He's still got worker advantage. Not a lot for a Zerg player, but it's still fairly decent. And now he's just going to roll on in and do a ton of damage. He's got Lings as well. He hasn't got Lings anymore. He's morphing them all into Banelings, but the roaches can at least pop up, protect a bit of the Banelings. As long as he gets the roaches in front of the Banelings and the Banelings run forward in the sort of protected by the roaches from the Marine's fire, then they run in and boom, you've got Marine stew all over the place. And we'll see exactly how this works. There we go. He's trying to do it properly. Oh, the tank went in. See the Lings coming out in front. And here comes the Banelings going nuts. He's not splitting up his Banelings as well as he could. They all go after the one small bit of force, and the rest survive. So, pretty nice job there. If Errie had split up his Banelings into 3 different packs, sent him in 3 different directions, I feel like he could have taken out most, if not all, of that Terran force. But unfortunately, he did not manage to get the micro down. And Opane with a beautiful rebuttal right there, and now he's going to be running in. And Errie right now, he's got 2 roaches with 5 more on the way, so his roach numbers, he's kind of gas starved, just building a ton of Banelings, and I feel like Opane has it right here. I really, really do. I feel like with his tank support, he's just going to be able to go in there and just wipe out stuff. Please tell me he knows there's a 3rd base over there. Please tell me. Oh, the tank out of position. Not good, not good, not good. But the rest are going to get wiped out. Baneling's going in, wiping out the front series of Marines, but there's still more than enough left. And now he's going to be going for the 3rd. Is he going to be going for the 3rd? He's sieging up the tank. Pretty good job. Roach is starting to take some hits. Lings are going to get wiped out, especially with siege tank support. And the tank's actually in range of this hatchery. And Errie leaves without a GG. I don't know if that's rude or if he just had somewhere to go, some urgent appointment which he needed to get to. But there we go. Opane taking out a beautiful victory right there. Very, very solid play from him, and very solid play from both players. But Opane just a little bit more solid, just a little bit. So there we go. Beautiful play by Opane, and that has been week number 5 for the Art of Warfare in-house tournament. I believe there's 2 more weeks. There's 7 total because you got 8 teams and they all play each other, so 7. I said at the start there were 8 weeks, I think, but no, there's actually 7. So it's going to be beautiful. And next week, I promise, we will cast a winning game from Wingmen because, man, they're basically winning the tournament, and I've only cast 1 game in the entire tournament that they've actually won. So, oh no, it's 2 games they've actually won out of 5 games total they've had cast. So, got to get stuck into that. Yeah, so anyway, catch you guys next week. This has been Harry Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game. Stay tuned.